Okay, today we're going to work on converting units within the metric system, and there's a really fun, easy, fast way to do this, and students are just learning how to do this, but I'm going to give you a few examples and show you how to set up the chart. First, you need to remember kind of a silly little rhyme. Well, it's not really a rhyme, it's a little silly little line that we need to remember. Kids hate drinking ugly, dark, chocolate milk. So kids need to say that. I had them say it over and over. Kids hate drinking ugly, dark chocolate milk. And the reason we do that is so we can remember all these letters. Well, all these letters mean something. In the metric system, you have units of measure, which is what the U stands for. And I always make them draw a separate column. Your units in metric system are for length, you use meters. So we're going to put an M for meters. For capacity, you use liters. We're going to use a capital L for liters. And for weight, you use grams. And those are the three units that you have in metric system for the different dimensions. You have meters for length, you have liters for capacity, and grams for weight. And this system, since the metric system is based off of 10, you can move about the system really easily without having to worry about doing a lot of math. So for instance, if I had a problem and I wanted to go from 50 kilograms to centigrams, all I would have to do is go up to my nice little chart. These letters represent the different units. The K stands for kilo, the H stands for hecto, the D stands for deca, and the abbreviation for deca would be DK. U is for units, we already placed those down. D over here, the second D is for deci, C is for centi, and M is for milli. So within these you can have a deciliter, a decimeter, decigram, a centimeter, centiliter, centigram. So that's why it's all together. So now we're going from kilograms, which would be here, kilograms, and we're starting on this end, and I'm going to centigrams. Okay, so I'm starting at kilo, I'm going to go all the way to centi. I've got to count how many times it takes me to get from one place to the other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It took me 5 hops. So what I always tell students is if there's not a decimal here on 50, you put a decimal at the end. If it already has a decimal, you just use a decimal that's already there. Then you make the same number of hops. I'm going to rewrite this down here just to make it a little bit easier to see. So I did the same number of hops. I did 5 this way, and you go in the same direction. So I'm going to my right. 5 hops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to place my decimal there. Each place there's a space, you put a 0. Kind of like a carton without any eggs, you got to add the eggs back. And now, here's my new number. 50 kilograms equals 5 million centigrams. And that's how you use the metric system.